Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Chita Widia. I'm from Nursing Diploma Program, Sekolah Tinggi Ilmu Kesehatan Bakti Tunas Husada, Tasikmalaya. Thank you for this opportunity that has been given to me to present my scientific article. The title of my article is Hypertension Gymnastic Frequency that can decrease blood pressure. This is a review article. As we know, hypertension is a leading risk factor for premature death. It is a circulatory system disorder that the most common disease found in the community. It has become a major health problem in the world and known as silent killer or hidden killer. Because many cases, there are no symptoms until serious complication occurs. The kinds of therapy for it, there are pharmacologic and non-pharmacologic. Non-pharmacologic therapy such as gymnastic. The gymnastics are thera, yoga, ergonomic, elderly, aerobic, and Tai Chi gymnastic. This study aims to identify hypertension gymnastic frequency that can decrease the blood pressure by doing literature review. The study uses a literature review methods, the literature source used in primary literature. After being selected using inclusion criteria, 10 articles were obtained which is relevant. The result of various literature studies will be used to identify the frequency of hypertension exercise that can lower blood pressure. Author Chita selected 6 articles to review and Annisa 4 articles. The data analyzed used in this research is descriptive, which describe the results of determinations of the frequency of hypertension exercise which can reduce blood pressure. And this is the result. From 10 articles, there are the gymnastics that do on the hypertensive patient. There are thera, ergonomic, aerobic, yoga, elderly, and Tai Chi gymnastic. And this is the result. The thera gymnastic, if it is done in 30 minutes regularly 3 times a week in total duration 8 weeks, it can reduce blood pressure. Ergonomic gymnastics, if it is done regularly every 20 minutes 2 until 3 times a week in total duration 4 weeks, it can decrease the blood pressure. Aerobic gymnastic, if it is done regularly in 15 until 16 minutes in 3 until 8 times a week in total duration 4 until 48 weeks, it can decrease the blood pressure. Yoga gymnastic, if it is done in 30 minutes regularly in 3 times a week in total duration implementation 2 weeks, it can decrease the blood pressure. Elderly gymnastic, if it is done regularly every 20 until 30 minutes in 3 to 5 times a week, in total duration 12 a week, it can decrease the blood pressure. Tai Chi gymnastic, if it is done regularly every 15 until 30 minutes in 3 times a week, in total duration 4 weeks, it can reduce blood pressure. Based on 10 relevant articles to this research titles, researchers found there are several similarities between one article and another. It is showing that after doing hypertension exercise, blood pressure of hypertension sufferers are decreases. The movement in hypertension exercise succeed making the blood pressure of hypertensive patient become normal. This study concludes When research literature reviewed state that the mean of duration doing hypertension exercise is twice a week in 30 minutes for each exercise can reduce blood pressure. That's all my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.